Welcome back. I am finishing up some biochar here, sifting it. Made a sifter today, burned a load of char, and this is like my fourth load of char. I made a little cone pit in the sand, and I'm burning it the simple way, which I'll have to show you in a future video because I know somebody's going to ask about it. But this is, you know, in preparation for our big experiment. I mentioned the big experiment on the live stream the other night, and the big experiment is I am setting up 12 5-foot by 5-foot beds, and each one of those beds is going to be amended and treated in a different way, and we are going to see which method works the best for our very bad, sandy, dead soil. This is going to be very exciting. So, you know what? Let's go take a look at the beds. They're not ready yet, but they look cool. So this is the sort of thing we do for fun. Actually, this is the sort of thing we have to do when we move to a new piece of soil and a new climate, because I had volcanic clay loam at my last place, and I had the best garden that I have ever had. It was getting to be completely awesome and epic. So, starting over again, well, now I have good internet. I have access to a lot of amendments I couldn't get there. And so, you know, I've got, you know, when I left, I had 3,200 subscribers. And now, as of today filming, I think I've got like 108,000. So there's a lot of people that are watching. And there are a lot of different methods that we could use on this soil. And so what I decided to do is, like, let's just compare a lot of the most common methods and do 5-foot by 5-foot beds. And there's a reason for the 5-foot by 5-foot. The 5-foot by 5-foot is 1/4 of a 10-foot by 10-foot in square footage. And a 10-foot by 10-foot is how most amendments are calculated. So if, you know, you've got a bag of 10-10-10, it's 1 pound of 10-10-10 per 100 square feet, a 10 by 10 space. You know, it's a few quarts of Steve's fertilizer mix for that space. It's, you know, it could be, it's about 200 pounds of composted manure for a 10 by 10, you know, in poor soil. So what we can do is, it makes it really easy to calculate when we've got 5 by 5s, because it's 1/4 of the application rate for 100 square feet. So we are going to put in a lasagna garden. We are going to use the Neptune's Harvest fish and seaweed emulsion. I'm going to try Dynagrow. I'm putting in biochar, and I'm putting in charged biochar and uncharged biochar. We are going to do a control bed. We are going to do a 10-10-10 bed. We are going to do a variety of things through this area and grow the same crops in each one, and we will see what happens. Now, it's not perfect because there's a little bit of shade over here. So this bed over here is going to be a little bit shaded, and at another time of the day, there's some shade coming across from over here. But it's as close as we can get it in this space, and we'll just see what happens. It may blow it out of the water, you know, or it may not. It might appreciate the shade. And we'll see what happens as it comes into spring, because the light is actually going to change across here. But we're going to pick some crops, and I'm going to do the complete overview of what we're doing in these beds. I'm finalizing it right now. I have made the design on Photoshop, and now I just have to finalize exactly where things are, and I have to get my labels in place, and I have to get the materials to build this lasagna garden properly, and I've got to make a little bit more biochar. But I have almost everything I need to start this project. I just need a few more things in place, and when we put it all in and I've got it finalized, that will be the next part of this. But I was so excited about it today as I was working out here, and I looked at how beautiful this set of beds looked. I said, I've just got to film a video showing you what is going to happen, because I think it's exciting and it's something fun to follow through the fall and into the new year. So stay tuned, be sure to like and subscribe, and I know this is just a teaser, but it's going to get exciting. So join me for that, and until then, may your thumbs always be green.
I buried my rabbit beneath the cherry tree one fine afternoon. Someday I know that we'll meet again on a fruit salad spoon.